Hello everyone, my name is Vasyl Starko and I would like to present our paper, Creating a POS Gold Standard Corpus of Modern Ukrainian. This is the research that we have done together with my colleague Andriy Rysin. The paper is a report on the ongoing project to create the Ukrainian Brown Corpus, BRUK for short. It is loosely based on the original Brown University Corpus of English, but has some modifications. BRUK includes edited written Ukrainian. The whole size is 1 million words, and it covers the period from 2010 to 2020. We have used stratified random sampling to select text fragments. Each sample is supplied with metadata, including such fields as the author, title, year of publication, detected errors, and so on. The metadata are stored separately from text fragments. The overall goal is to produce a balanced corpus of modern Ukrainian, and BRUK is now downloadable at the address you can see in the slide. The corpus consists of 9 categories of texts. The biggest ones are the press and fiction, each accounting for 1/4 of the corpus. Scientific texts and textbooks account for 10 and 15% of the corpus respectively. The other categories are much smaller, with religion and administrative documents constituting 3% of the corpus, popular science texts accounting for 5%, and the remaining 2, skills and hobbies, as well as essays, biographies and memoirs, each 7%. Each text in the corpus has to meet a set of requirements. The most important ones are presented in this slide. The corpus includes only original human-written text, which means that translations and machine-generated texts are not accepted. BRUK includes only edited prose, so the majority of texts are written text. However, there are some spoken samples, such as interviews, speeches, sermons, and so on. The texts are published in mainland Ukraine, and we took up to 2,000 words from one source. However, in reality, most samples are much smaller, up to 1,000 words. All texts in BRUK are subjected to part-of-speech tagging, which is done automatically using the following tools. Above all, this is the Vasyl dictionary, which is a large morphological dictionary of Ukrainian, and it works in tandem with the tag text tagger for Ukrainian. BRUK is POS-tagged with a tag set consisting of 21 items, which can be viewed at the following address. Ambiguity is widespread in Ukrainian texts. Interestingly, we have found that in the disambiguated part of BRUK, each word has nearly 3 possible interpretations on average. I mean, each ambiguous word. Morphological ambiguity is found is more than half of the words in the corpus. Lexical ambiguity is less widespread. So far, we have manually disambiguated 450,000 words of the corpus. And to give you an idea of the process, I included here 2 examples. It's the same sentence from a text fragment, and above you can see this sentence as it appears in an XML file where it is POS tagged, and for each token only the most probable reading is preserved. So you can see the token here, tak, and it is lemmatized, the lemma tak, and then there's a sequence of morphological tags and followed by a coefficient which indicates how probable this interpretation is. If the word is not ambiguous, then there is no coefficient at the end. So these types of XML files were presented for review and disambiguation. If the reviewer found an error in a particular reading, he or she could access a different version where full ambiguity is preserved. And this is what you can see at the bottom of the screen. For each token, there is the most probable reading first, and then there is the entire range of readings, each with its probability. In this way, the review and disambiguation process was optimized, as the reviewers had to look only at one most probable reading, which was correct most of the time. To conclude, BRUK is a POS gold standard for modern Ukrainian, the biggest one to date. We have made an effort to ensure variety and balance in BRUK texts. So far, nearly half of the corpus has been manually disambiguated. It is already available for training language models, and our immediate goal is to fully disambiguate the corpus. Further out in the future, we foresee that BRUK will be semantically annotated and expanded with other types of texts.